all the pets. Best channel point redemption ever.
Gonna cut in, maybe? Yep, they make it. Good job.
From the orange team gets sent up to 27 Lunas. 27 Lunas gets it sent up the field.
Luna with the power cry on the shot. What a pass by Luna!
So.
Wait, is that the GIF?
It's the GIF of Matt Miko, yes.
It's the GIF
GIF?
of
Yes,
Matt
the GIF
Miko.
of Matt
Yes,
Miko.
it's
Are you serious? How did I run over that? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Wow, you're creepy as
There is I could literally right now go download a Walmart asset and put a Walmart down here with parking.
Myself was just saying, we are literally the yin to each other's yang.
We practice, we compete, we go to work, we go to school. And then on Friday nights, we gather around the nest to share a few drinks, we play Echo Arena, and we laugh our asses off with each other. That's Beer League. One of the most important things I learned was that your head game, your attitude towards the game, your emotional state is almost more important than your actual skill. Go for a long shot. It's good. It's through the bounce. Just about. Right
Someone's impatient.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday to the Beer League podcast. I'm your host, Gilligan. Tonight, my co-host, B-Love. What's up, dude?
Hello. Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody out there in Beer League land.
B-Love has been a co-host once before, but it was, what, like a year ago? Back in,
maybe,
I think it was
ish.
like May or March or something last year. And we showed off your trophy for the X Games. We talked about how you're an X Games guy, and that's really the only thing anyone really needs to know about you is that you're in the X Games, and you're really cool. Yeah, it's Friday. This is the Beer League podcast. We got, oh gosh, I didn't even look. I think we have 6 teams signed up, which means it'll be 4 matches scheduled. But here on the Beer League podcast, we're only going to cover 3 because, good God, it's a long time to cast. We do play all 3 rounds, no matter who wins the first 2. This is a league in name only. This is only for fun. All the players are here to drink beer and have fun. So we get semi-random teams and, just play around, play Echo Arena. 12-minute rounds, full 30 seconds between each round or between each goal to give players time to drink or laugh or shit talk each other, whatever. Which is why we have the extra 2 minutes on the clock compared to VRML rules. So yeah, that's what's going on tonight. Kit Catastrophe in the chat. What's up? Saying talk about the camping trip. That's right. We just announced today. The first information has went up today about the 2022 Beer League annual camping trip. Officially, let me read this title. It's too long to remember on its own. Officially known as the Beer League's third annual camping trip to celebrate Beer League's anniversary, America's Independence Day, and Gilligan's birthday, because it's all right about the same time. July 10th is officially Beer League's third year running, and we're going pretty strong. So this year, it will be once again held at my house here in Kentucky. I've got plenty of land for people to come camp on. It's super hot. It's super fun. And there's a lot of alcohol involved. So if you're in Beer League, you are welcome to come sign up for it. Kick Tashy all the way from Australia is hoping she can make this one. That'd be dope. B-Love, you're going to make this one, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to say yes.
Totally. Dope. All right. B-Love, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm doing a mix of vodka shots with a splash of cherry juice and then some Stone Brewery Buena Vesa lager, which is a salt and lime lager. It's a nice day drinker.
Nice.
So there you go.
Complicated, and I like it. I've got Yingling Flights at the moment, but I've only got a couple left, so I'll be switching to some kind of vodka mix later on in the night. Yes, Kit, Flights are ridiculous, which is the beer I'm drinking, and that is not at all what you're referring to. But hey,
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing clinks. Let's go.
Clinks. Clink to the chat. Clink to you, B-Love. Thanks for being here, dude.
Thank you for having me.
So for those of you who may not know, or if you just need a refresher, prior to every match in Beer League, players gather around the nest block here, the block we refer to as the nest, and everyone takes a drink or a shot, a clink, a cheers together, just to kind of enforce the sense that we're all just a bunch of buddies here to have fun. And it's a good way to kick off each match. We try to clink with them when we notice it. Also, if you're on the internet and you don't say clink, it doesn't count. What up, Dewey Blank? Welcome to the Beer League podcast here on this Friday. Thank you for spending your Friday evenings with us. And looks like we are just about ready to start.
I love it, dude. I love the camaraderie, the gathering at the nest. I wonder why the nest is such a great gathering spot. I mean, it just is. It
really is.
But why? Why the nest?
I don't know. Maybe because it's flat on top. Like, not
is it
many
really?
blocks are actually flat. Like most of them.
Right.
Like this one kind of is, but it's small. This one kind of is, but it's small. This one's
it's off to the side.
This one's really tiny. This one's off the side. It's tiny. This one's crooked. Like this one's flat, kind of centered. I guess that's why.
Other than popcorn, it probably has the most flat real estate. So, and it's centrally located somewhat on each side. Yeah.
All right. So
that's
here we
why.
Go. B-Love, blue or orange? Who's going to win the joust and who's going to maintain possession?
Blue wins, orange possession.
Blue wins and blue possession. So 1 after 2, not bad. Oh, that was close though. And blue team coming in with the disc. They've got a fling over to the boot. Boot sends it down to the floor. Floor picked up by underscore, sends it through. It's good, clear all the way through the tunnel. Bouncing low into the trap. Blue team's going to get there first. I don't know how to say that. Barrow Monkey? We're going to say Barrow Monkey. Barrel of Monkeys? That's Barrel of Monkeys for the rest of the night.
Barrel of Monkeys.
Barrel of Monkeys. Ooh, nice pass down to underscore. Underscore wasn't ready for it, though. Just picked up by Psychotic. Did a little jukey around the thingy. Gets it stolen, though. Barrel of Monkeys sends it over to Brookie McGee. He's not quite able to pick it up. Bounces down the floor. Chuck Norris sends it out through the mid. It's a semi-decent clear. Going to be picked up by Chuck Norris. Self-pass. Go for the goal. Nope. Off the shield. Almost a second self-pass. That'd have been impressive. Brookie McGee grabbing it down the trap. Looking around. Getting ready to get stunned out. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Psych.
Psych.
What a shot.
Psych does not have the disc yet. She's working on it. There's a lot of people in here. This is a 5v5.
I don't know if you've noticed that it's 7-7, and I don't remember anyone scoring.
That's true. Someone must have set up the score to be 7-7. I didn't notice that. Well, it's beer league.
Consolation
Don't
points
really
for
matter.
everyone.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. At least they both started with the same amount.
Everyone gets consolation points.
Ooh, what a shot from Barrel of Monkeys. The fadeaway three-pointer down low. First points of the game, and it's 7-10.
Man, he was going sideways, and those are hard to make, especially if you've had a couple of beers. Great shot from Barrel of Monkeys.
Oh.
Baru Monkey.
Kit redeemed ban a word. So let me get that up on the screen here.
Oh, Lord.
The word is
I'm
clink.
All right.
So, almost ready.
Don't say
ready.
clink.
Don't say clink for the next 5 minutes starting now.
Oh, I like this game. I'm going to say clink. I'm going to set it off. I'm going to have a drink.
Hey, clink. I can't leave you hanging.
Nice, buddy.
All right.
Ceiling bounce pass.
Kit also redeemed a toast to awesome people doing what we love. Heart emoji. And to that I say cheers. Clink.
Jade Michaels in the. It was great seeing Jade this weekend. Although I don't think we actually like introduced ourselves to each other.
Seen but not introduced.
Seen but not introduced, but loved at the same time.
So you were in St. Louis at the Nepaland this past weekend?
Yes, and it's the first land I've been to that you weren't at, and I can honestly say that I did miss you.
Oh, thanks, dude.
It was not the same.
Thank you.
We ended up in Cool Whip's room, obviously,
Yes.
and she had a bar,
Yes, as she does.
and I showed up, and there was a ton of people, and I was like, man, where's Gilligan?
Aw, that's awesome, dude. Well, since you're definitely coming to the Beer League camping trip, we'll make up for it then.
Dude, do I need to get a tent for this?
It is highly
The
recommended.
answer is yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll get a tent.
Yes.
I just saw online they have one of those tents that you just basically you hold up in the air and it makes itself, pitches itself.
I have seen those. I always wonder, like, how sturdy are those actually? I don't know.
They look sturdy. I mean, are tents sturdy in general? Really?
I mean, I've definitely been in cheaper tents that you could tell, like, after this camping trip, they're probably not gonna
Right.
last the ride home. But yeah, I don't know. My newest
It's like-
tent, I've got one that's like pretty big. It's a 4-person tent that I got for when my daughter was little, and I can put her crib in it. But now it's just me and my dog, and so it's way too much space. So I got recently bought a much smaller one that's basically just a 1-person tent, and it sits real low to the ground. I haven't decided which I'm going to use yet. But
Wait, it sits lower to the ground than normal tents sit
well,
to the
I mean,
ground.
like, what I meant was, like, it's not very tall. Like, I can sit up in it, but I
Gotcha.
can't stand up in it.
Man, I've seen pictures of tents that you can basically just set up and walk into, and they're like small houses.
Yeah, some of them are crazy. At that
They're like
point,
a
though,
New
I'm
York
like,
flat.
yeah, at that point, I'm like, why are you even camping? Just go get a hotel room. I guess they call
Dude,
it
well-
glamping. When you're glamping.
Yeah, but
camping.
you're still camping. I mean, it's nylon, and you're close to nature's, but you just got space.
Yeah. I'm sure
I'm
it's
down for
very
that. That's
nice.
the kind of camping that I would do.
Yeah.
And I would stay out of a hotel. I would be like big 2-room, 3-room tent, no hotel. I'm down for that.
All right. I've never been in a tent that big. I've only seen them.
Well, the old man used to take me camping all the time, and the small tents are, they're high maintenance. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, I can imagine.
and can be uncomfortable.
When was the last time you were camping?
Oh God, I took Aiden on a road trip from Texas to California, and we camped a bunch, and that was probably 10 years ago. So 10 years.
Man. We try to go camping at least once a year. Usually we go 2 or 3 times.
I love it, man. There's nothing better than just sitting around a fire. It's just so relaxing.
Yes, that is absolutely my favorite part of camping. is the fire. Like I love fires anyways, and camping to me is just an excuse to have a fire in someone else's fire pit.
Dude, I have to send you photos. There is an island off the coast of California called Catalina, and they regulate where you can go on this island, so you just can't populate the hell out of it. But there are 4 designated camping sites, and if you go at the right time of year, it's not crowded. So we went on the western side, and it was on the beach, and there was one other couple there in the whole camping area, and we spent a couple days there, and it was beautiful, dude. The weather was perfect.
Sounds awesome.
That's probably been like 10 years ago now too.
Yeah.
But I can show you photos that are just insane, man. The sunsets.
I can imagine. I'm on the. I mean, I'm not on any coast, but I'm closer to the East Coast. So anytime we go to the beach, well, actually, my grandparents have a house down in Florida. So anytime we go to the beach, we're going down to their house, and they live on the Gulf side of Florida. So it's like the worst beaches imaginable, because it's like, hey, you're at the ocean, but not really. It's just the Gulf. So the waves are tiny. There's not a whole lot of sand. The sunset. I mean, this is the one place I guess on the East
sunsets,
Coast
man.
you can see a sunset on the beach, but you still, it's like, I know there's land right over there, so it's kind of disheartening. But yeah, sunsets on
I've
the
done
beach, pretty amazing.
Yeah, I've done a couple sunsets on the inner coast of Florida, and they're freaking gorgeous. But I still like the just the stillness of it, you know, the lack of waves. It was very serene.
How close do you live to a beach? Ooh, look at this shot. Ooh, very close.
A mile and a half, 2 miles.
Yeah.
No, I take that back. About 3 miles. Yeah.
So you're fairly used to like the full size real beach waves, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I very rarely get to go to the beach. So when I go to the beach and you got the inner coast of Florida, as you put it, the smaller waves, it's kind of just a disappointment. Why did the timer stop at 4:58? I just noticed that. We're gonna say
I think we're safe. I think we're safe.
I don't know why they did that.
I'm gonna say clink once more and drink, and thank you for that. Blue team is running away with this lead. Orange has only scored once, and
9 points.
and this is all Chuck, not Norris's fault. He's
Actually, the points are pretty evenly distributed so far.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's only scored
What
2
about-
goals.
Oh, how about assists?
Assist, only 1 assist.
Okay.
Look at
Maybe
the
it's
little
the
bear
barrel of monkeys.
here. Barrel of monkeys.
Nice. He had a save, and then he was like, "Here, try that shot again." And Psychotic puts it in the top pocket like a pro. I missed Psych this weekend too. She wasn't there at the LAN either.
No, she was not. We stayed home and played D&D.
Nice. But your girl Queen Cap threw down the national anthem, and homegirl has a voice.
Yes, she does.
I don't know if you knew this, but she's got a voice.
Yes, she does. Yeah, I got to. I saw it. It unfortunately the camera was blurry, and I think they missed like half of the song, but I saw what I could of it.
It was great just to be there. She nailed it. She's very humble, and she didn't think she did very well, but I reassured her that she knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, she is a very good singer.
So you remember how I told you like my team is playing right now, and they're all. I'm a bench player, so I just got a message. Beloved, be on standby, please. Nas having black screen. I think we're good, but keep an eye out.
Oh no.
They should be pretty close to being finished.
Frank Duck
They're,
Jr. says, "Go, Daddy." I don't know why.
Daddy-o. Do we have any dads out there in the arena?
Got 2 hosts on the podcast right now. I know that.
2 dads, yeah. My kid is in boot camp right now.
Oh?
They don't let you play Echo in boot camp.
No, I remember at least a few different Echo players that disappeared for a while because of that.
Really?
Yeah, like they were around and then they either said it and I knew it, or they disappeared for like several months and they came back and was like, yeah, I was in boot camp.
It's crazy.
Do you remember EPOMP?
E-Pomp? Yes.
Yeah, he joined the military and that's why he quit playing.
Interesting. Well, hopefully Aiden doesn't quit playing, but I understand if he doesn't have time or space. And
I can't imagine quitting playing forever.
like making a conscious decision to go, I'm not going to ever play Echo Arena
Yeah,
again.
just like retire from it completely. It's so hard to imagine.
Did you see the dink on the ring and got stolen? I don't know if time was out or not, but
I did not.
that goal got stolen while someone was dinging the ring.
Nice.
Were you were at LC5, right?
Yes. Yes. The
Do
moment.
Dude, I think I was next to, I might have been next to you, or it might have been
I know I was sitting next to Boozy.
You're sitting next to Boozy, QL. So Lemming ding the ring to win the match, and everybody just went, oh, and like ding in the ring never really bothered me that much, but that bothered so many people, and the groans that got was just astounding, dude. In that moment, I'll never forget it, man.
I remember that was like one of the first moments that really made me realize that, like, yo, this is a sport. It's not just a video game. But like, there's a crowd here that just got up in arms because a dude committed that, quote unquote foul in the arena at a live event. I mean, people got up about it, and it was an incredible thing to witness. And that was kind of the moment where I was like, man, this is so much more than just a bunch of gamers. This is a real sport.
Right. Yeah. That was a great event.
Oh my goodness, that was so close.
Yeah. I'll never forget that moment. Then, I talked to Strem before all that started, and he was just so determined and focused and motivated, and to watch them like self goalie, or accidentally self goal, and then come out of the launch and miss the disc, and right after that, it was just the heartbreak. I could see it in his eyes, and it's great now that Strem has a championship under the belt, because he's put a lot of work in, and he's very passionate about the game.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Cool Whip?
Cool Whip, let's go.
Cool Whip and everyone else hanging out at KKML's this weekend. That's someone, see, Kintsugi K's headset, which is not in this match. You might see him later. KK and Mal are hosting several people at their house this weekend, and they're rotating in and out of KK's headset. So,
oh really?
If we see the team with Kintsugi K on it, it would be actually several different players rotating in throughout the night.
Nice. Sharing. Nice. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. That's what COVID's all about.
Right? Dude, so I met Chuck this weekend.
Yeah.
He was at LAN, and great looking human, like an adult, not a kid.
Yes. I hear he has a beard.
He does.
He was on the podcast several months ago. I think it was last year sometime, but yeah, I forget who it was. I think it was when I was playing with the Jacks here on Monday, and they were talking about, Venom was talking about how different Chuck looked than what he expected. And
dude, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there anyone that looked exactly like what you expected?
Let me think for a second. Great question. Because I met so many people who looked exactly like that I expected. Well, I met Cruisin. Cruisin was a teammate for a long time.
Uh-huh.
He didn't. I met Oculusator. He definitely 100% didn't.
Did not look like what you expected?
No. Damn, that's such a good question. My teammates right now in Crescendo, I met all those guys and they are all there. I kind of Original is one of the characters, and he had mentioned that he's has a hard time like talking to girls. He's a little shy, so I kind of had a picture of him, so he kind of matched that look that I had.
Yeah.
And then Goran was just standard looking all American kid, and he kind of did. But that's it.
Yeah. All right.
No one looks like their voice sounds.
Yeah. We kind of tend to have these images in our mind that we don't really think about too much what people look like because they just are voices. But then when you meet them, at least that's for me. Like I don't really think about what they possibly look like until I meet them, and then for some reason I'm like, you don't look like what I expected.
Exactly.
I don't really know what I expected, but you don't look like it.
Yeah, you don't have an idea of what they should look like, but they don't look like what you expect. It's definitely two contradictory terms for sure.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe Sai didn't get punched out right there. Yeah, lands are
you're the punch
interesting.
master.
I am. If I were there, I'd have got her.
Yeah, you would have.
Lands are interesting. I've been to OC5, OC6, both beer league camping trips, which aren't technically lands, but they are get-togethers. And then I went to the second Redshift land in January, and I went to the Tyro land. And then the next one I'll be at will be the Beer League 2022 camping trip, I believe. So, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
A punch, save, and self-goal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Glass wants us to start casting, damn it. All right. Here's the players floating around. It's 7-0. We're between goals at the moment, so, here's the disc. Look at it. Look at the disc. The beautiful disc. You sexy son of a bitch. Rad did a really good job of designing this thing, I think. It's a really neat looking thing.
Dude, we should, over the course of today, along with casting, I would love to just talk about some of the weird conscious decisions about the nuance of the game that they've made.
All right. Well, first of all, we gotta honor the cast, damn it, here. So the disc is loose. Psychotic grabs it down here below in the midfield, kind of the midfield. Gets stunned out, but passes over to Underscore, who whips it up to no one. Nice bounce pass off the ceiling though to 5. 5 coming in under pressure. Sends it over to Envium, but Envium unable to pick that up. Disc loose, picked up by Brookie McGee. Blue team sends it out through the mid. It's good all the way down towards the orange zone. Looks like orange team may get there first. Possible. Yeah, Underscore grabs it, sends it through. Nope, stuck in the trap. And it's a bunch of chaos because it's 5v5. Chuck, not Norris coming around, juking around a couple of players there, looking for the pass option. Coming up to Brookie McGee, who passed up to Doug. Doug unable to connect. Ooh, slapped out by someone. Now the disc is loose in the mid, picked up by Barrel of Monkeys.
They're having a hard time getting this disc out. Finally get control of it and send it out, and still not a great clear. Still stuck at mid.
Couple of turnovers there. Orange team got possession though ultimately. Size wide open, couple of jukes around. Sends up to 5, nice cut over to Frank Ducks. Unfortunately it was the wrong teammate, or wrong team even. Doug up there to pick it up, goes upside down, loses it, picked up by Frank Ducks, sends it down. Nice clear, bouncing high to the ceiling. Orange team to get there first, possibly. Nice, headbutt out by the teammate. 5 spot picks up, slaps it. Attempted clear, gets it stuck in the tunnel. 5 asking the ultimate question there. Why is he on a quest? Good question. I'm pretty sure he's home, which means he didn't need to be on a quest.
The quest is tough to get used to.
That is the nicest way to possibly say it.
Dude, the orange team cannot keep it down in their offensive side of the field, and eventually, over the course of the game, will come back to bite them, and they will get scored on. Especially when Chuck has got control of the disc, he's gonna start telling people where to go. He's going to control it, and he's going to make the right passes, and it's going to go in eventually.
So I've not really played with Chuck too much as a teammate. Is he one of the kind of people that kind of commands the teammates on the field, like tells everybody how to set up? Is he kind of captain the field?
Well, I think when you get to the level that he's at, it's just native to do that. And as you can see there, he was on the bot. He was back controlling it, running the point guard is what I call it, and controlling the game, which is something that I've kind of prided myself from back in the 3v3 days.
Yeah.
And as you saw, ended up in a score, and it's 9-0.
9-0. Orange team losing this one. They lost the first round. Currently losing this round. Still plenty of time to come back. I mean, 3 minutes 45 seconds. That's enough time for 3 goals, which is all that's really needed to catch up if they hit some threes, which that is going to cut short. But, going missing through everybody's hands. Disc loose over in the blue side. Orange team coming to pick it up, but blue team steals it from their own teammates into the midfield. It's kind of not good. That was a nice neutral clear. Ended up right in the middle, stuck there. Picked up by orange team, sends it down to the blue team. Orange team picks it back up, pass it out, but it's a fadeaway. Doesn't go very far. Picked up by orange, punched out. Picked up by Chuck. Once again, goes for the long. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
That was going to go in, I believe. The turn, no-look flick. Saved, though, by Underscore. How many? That's got to be quite a few. Underscore 4 saves already. Round 2 of 3 for this first set of the night. Underscore with 4 saves. Sends it back out into the blue side. Nice clear. Almost.
Still stuck at mid. And Chuck's just kind of hanging out there waiting for those bounces, and he's clearing it down by the goal.
Underscore once again grabs it by the goal, flings it out into the mid, picked up by orange player this time. They've got a little bit of mid. They go for the long shot. It's good! 5-spotted dog for the half-court three-pointer. Puts his team on the board. That's what we're talking about. A couple of those put them back up within victory distance here.
I mean, why spend your time clearing it when you can just give it to 5-spotted dog and let him just make half courts?
Exactly.
They should just do that all the time.
They should.
I think with the 5v5 scenario, you can leave a cherry picker. I mean, what do you think about that strategy?
Instead of a perma goalie, have like a perma offense player just constantly cherry picking.
Constantly.
Interesting. I feel like that would be. Man, I don't know. I would not want to be that player. I don't know. I gotta be in the thick of the action. I wouldn't like.
You couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
Because there's no punching and no battling.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I don't think it's a bad strategy, but man, I wouldn't want to be that player.
I think I could get down with that. I could sit there and make half courts.
Oh!
But I do love
on top for the slam dunk off the top of the rim there. Nice little play by the blue team, puts them up 11-3, and I'm gonna clink to that.
Dunkies. I call that dunkies. Yeah, I see what you're saying. The cherry picker position, I think, would have value in a 5v5 scenario, but I love being in the thick of the battle, and I get like, have you ever played like chase or ball with a dog who's just like almost rabid, who just chases the ball no matter what?
Yes.
Like, that's how I play Echo. I want to chase the disc. I don't care. I want to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's free or if there's a chance of stealing it, I want to be in there. I want to be at that moment.
I agree. One of my favorite things to do is shut down an offensive push from the defense. I love being able to be the player that gets that stun or gets that interception and sends it out like that. Being in the thick of it is when it's the most fun. But then again, it's also like super fun. I guess this is kind of in the thick of it when you are able to play that brawler role and stop a stack and keep them stopped by, winning brawl after brawl with them. That's still in the thick of it, but not with the disc. But I'm okay with that. Like, I don't have to chase the disc, but I do want to be in the action. So like my motto's kind of always been like, I'll punch out the other teammates so that my teammates can do cool stuff.
Right.
And so
you're good at that. You're very good at that too.
Thank you.
Chuck with a 19-meter-second shot to close out this round.
Close it out indeed. Let's look at these stats.
Wiley, the rare, elusive 19-meter-second shot.
Those stats look out of date.
Let me see this.
It still says Chuck only has 5 points.
Those stats are from the past.
Those are from the past. Ugh. Let's see here. There we go. They just need a little refresh. There you go. Those are updated stats. Chuck Norris with 11 points. By far the leading scorer here. The next highest will be 5 Spotted Dog with 6 points. Notably that half-court 3 through the mail slot that we saw earlier. Leading
Shot of the game.
Shot of the game. Leading on saves, underscore, of course, as we noticed earlier. Followed by Chuck. Assists, Chuck. Stuns, Chuck.
Chuck lit it up. He's not drunk enough. We're gonna pause it, and we're gonna let Chuck take 2 shots, and then we're gonna jump back in.
All right, here we go. Round 3 of the first set of the night. Orange team to get there first. They're going to do the headbutt thing where it bounces down and no one's going to know where it is. But Chuck Norris picks it up, sends it into the midfield, and it's cleared into the orange zone. So first play, once again, a headbutt joust, which, you know, I guess is fine because it keeps the other team from gaining possession. But at the same time, if you can't control the headbutt, then you're really just sending the disc to a different zone. It's not a good strategy, in my opinion.
It's a different time zone. It like goes into the future, and you have to like sit around and wait for it to land.
Yeah.
But fun nonetheless.
Yes.
It's a fun strategy. That was a good shot. I think it went off underscore's head or hand,
I think
or he
caught
saved
it
it
too
and
far in
dragged
the
it back
goal.
in.
Yeah.
That's 2 underscore. Come on, man. Or maybe underscore is the only one who's drinking enough
I
for
don't know.
beer league.
It's early in the night, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. We expect a high level match here, and then 2 goes down a little bit, and then in 3 degraded. It's degraded, fully degraded.
Windows is freaking out on me. I'm sorry, chat, if you guys can hear my Windows notifications. There is a program that keeps crashing over and over and over.
I love that little swing move that 5 Spotted Dog did to get himself inverted on the ceiling. It was styly. And he almost scored, and that was it. He has disc back. Look at these passes. I mean, come on. These guys passed the disc around the bubble at least 5, 6, 7 times. Had the blue team shook, and finally got an easy score. MVM tying the game up 2-2.
Queen Cat, welcome. Yes, you are late. You missed us talking about you earlier. Don't tell her what we were saying, though.
We didn't say anything. We said nothing.
She'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah. Rewind.
Oh, that's right, Jade
Start from-
Michelle. That's what we call him here.
We'll have to. She'll have to watch from the beginning.
What did we say? We said words. A lot of words. A lot of words. Look at Doug flying through here, getting that disc,
Going sideways,
being all sideways and shit.
turning it over. I want to know who came up with the geo map for this.
That would be somebody.
And was it like pick grab bag, you know, just put a bunch of suggestions in a box and be like, we're gonna put this shaped box there.
One of the things that I find neat that you wouldn't really notice unless you really paid attention is that a lot of the geo is really just the same shape but rotated or placed together. Like this block here that we call the station, Pac-Man is the same thing. It's just 2 of them put together, stacked on top of each other. And the same with the nest.
Yeah.
It's just a smaller, scaled down version, 2 of them put
Smaller
together.
version of it.
And then this one over here, and this one down here. Like, so many of them are just the same shape, reused, scaled, rotated, but they make different shapes with it. Like bow tie. I think it's really cool. And Queen Cap just banned the word "I" because I guess we didn't tell her what words we said, so now she's gonna make us not say some words.
I'm gonna refer to myself as Queen Cap
There you go.
in the third person for the next 5 minutes.
All right, starting now. Let's go. Oh, why is this not refreshing? There we go. One more time. There we go. Word band. Don't say that word. Yeah.
Here we go. The clock starts. I'm gonna set it off. I'm just gonna say I right now
Clink.
and take a drink. This is how we start word bands off. We say the word and drink, because that's the name of the game.
Be love.
Yes.
Do you take me to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Sure. Why not?
Really? I do. Clink.
Oh, snap. That was a great stretch for the use of the word.
It was a big one.
That if I spelled it, damn. If it was spelled out, would still be the same word.
I mean, you can spell the word if you want, and then it still counts because it's only one letter. What? Oh, sorry.
I mean,
Queen Cap. Both B Love. She wants us to talk about both B Love and Gil have to answer. What is your favorite childhood memory? And then she said, "Recognize my. Tell me a story." And both of y'all do it. Meow. Look at my tell a story. Girl again. Hey.
What a bait.
Something.
Can you tell your favorite childhood story without using the banned word?
Yes.
You
Gilligan
could?
can. Because,
Yeah.
Because Gilligan's not even sure what his favorite childhood memory would be. There. I just. Twice. Clink, clink.
Clink, clink. B-Love will have. B-Love. Me speaking for B-Love would have to think about that for a second.
Same.
Favorite childhood memory.
Oh, what a stack! Coming in to steal that for the open three. Envium puts it in from 11 meters away at 11 meters per second. Puts her team up 7-5. I think that's the Orange team's first lead of the match.
Yeah, I was about to say, it feels like these guys decided that they're not going to lose this round, so they're going to come out and compete. But they're going to compete those last moments of, sobriety before the rest of the night takes over.
Queen, how dare you? We are not dodging your tell me a story. We are merely thinking, because that's kind of a heavy question.
Oh, she's going savage on us. She's not letting us get away with this. Okay, favorite childhood story. Think and Clink.
Clink. Gilligan
Think
has
and
to
Clink.
get a refill, and when Gilligan comes back, Gilligan will tell a story.
There you go. All right, Blue is definitely playing with some intensity here, clearing the disc, turning it over. It's basically a back and forth right now. I'm gonna attempt to do play-by-play, which I'm absolutely horrible at. Chuck Knight Norris gets control, sends it into trap. Maybe it was a pass that just went off. Doug missed. I think people call this kid soccer. That's a term that people use, where
Who thinks that?
it's just people use the term kid soccer when it's just mayhem.
You said who thinks that's the term people use? Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah, there it is.
How much time do we have left?
A minute. Gilligan's gonna tell a story now, and he's gonna definitely think of one as he's saying these words. Oh man.
Think and Clink.
Oh man, Clink.
The new philosophical beer league podcast called Think and Clink.
Think and Clink. One of my favorite childhood memories. Okay, I got it. Well, crap, Clink. Gilligan grew up in the suburbs, and there were several children in that neighborhood that were right about the same age. In fact, there was a girl down the street from me named Amanda, and she had the same exact birthday that I did. In fact, we were born 20 minutes apart. And a bunch of us kids every summer would get together and we would play kickball in the middle of the street because we lived in a suburb subdivision, and the road that my family lived on was actually kind of it was not quite a cul-de-sac, but there was a big round area in the middle of the road, and we'd get like 2 cars a day on that road. So we would a lot of times go out and play kickball in the middle of the street, and it wasn't a big deal because there just wasn't that much traffic. So that was really fun playing kickball with all the kids in the neighborhood.
Did you kick the ball at the cars?
There were no cars to kick them at. I mean, like I said, we get like
2 cars a day.
2 cars a day, man. That's it. We play kickball and would often never have to get out of the street because of a car coming. Just because it was just because the like secluded nature of the subdivision we were in.
Man, that stack, that dribble that they just now implemented almost worked perfectly.
Almost. But B-Love, you still owe Queen a favorite childhood memory.
So, my dad was in construction in Texas, and he would tile kitchens and bathrooms. He built houses. So one summer, I'm going to try to do this without saying the word. It's gone right now, isn't it? But I'm going to honor the request.
It is gone. Free speech.
Well, my dad took us to a trip to Mexico to buy tiles because the tiles were just like super mega cheap, and they could get these really super stylish Spanish tiles for this kitchen. So I remember hopping in the station wagon, and we were allowed to bring my cousin because I didn't have siblings at the time, and they let me bring one cousin, and we listened to I think Cool in the Gang. There's an album where they just came out with, and we bought it at a cassette at a truck stop for $8, and we listened to that thing the whole time. And in Mexico, we went to a restaurant, and my dad said, this meat is probably cat meat, so enjoy it. And I'll never forget, Jesus Christ. I will drink 4 times after this. But I'll never forget eating these tacos and just going, this is freaking cat meat. I can't believe this. There you go.
How did it taste though? Was it good?
Like different meat. Didn't taste like ground beef, but it was different, But was it good? It was good, I guess.
All right. I've never
I'm not sure it was even cat. I think it was just my dad screwing with, because he was that type of dude.
Yeah. All right, we got OT here, 7-7.
Let's go.
Bottles versus cans. Let's go.
Blue gets, orange scores.
right.
I'm shooting for orange for this one.
Blue gets. Let's see who scores. Blue team got the disc. Got the disc. That's what I just said. Blue team with a cut pass. Oh, but Barrel of Monkey's not able to pick it up. It floats on through, but it's okay. It's still picked up by their team. Who is that? Chuck Norris going for the cut pass over to Barrel of Monkeys. Try number 2. It's good. Going in for the 2. 9-7. Blue team takes all 3 rounds versus Bottles. So this is the end of the first match of the night. And blue team won, and that's what's up.
Whoever that orange player was just floating over there by themselves, and they just let Chuck Leach launch, get the disc, control the game. Chuck controlled this whole game. MVP, Chuck Norris. MVD, most valuable drunk.
There you go.
Frank Dukes JL left.
Who are we following tonight?
We're following the orange team. We're Psychotic and Five
All
Spot
right.
teamed up together tonight. They're buddies tonight, and they thank you to 5 Spot for sending the link for us to follow. So we are following the Bottles tonight. Shake and Bacon _ 5 Spotted Dog, Psychotic, and NVM.
Bacon. I like this team, and I want to see them win more than ever now. So I'm invested. because they haven't won yet.
Ah, yes. They did win all 3 of those. Although that last one went to OT, so it was close. Ronan, shout out to Ronan, son of one of the best players out here.
What?
That's Ronan's claim. Son of Frank Dux, JL,
Oh,
who
okay.
just left the match, I believe, is going to the next match, which will not be on stream. Unfortunately, we are following the orange team, and Frank Dux was on the blue team. So we will not see Frank Dux again tonight. But thanks for being here, Ronan, and supporting your dad.
D0UG
It's pretty
left
dope.
blue.
I think it's Frank Dukes.
Is it Dukes?
Well, do you know who Frank Dukes is?
No.
Let me Google this before I make a fool of myself. But have you ever seen? I'm going to go ahead and make a fool of myself. Have you ever seen the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme called Bloodsport?
I haven't. I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 Van Damme movies. And,
Yep, I'm right. So you got to watch Bloodsport. And Frank Dukes, it's a movie that's what's the word I'm looking for? It's based on a character, right? Kind of based on a true story about a fighter that they have a match. It's somewhere in, I don't know if it's Japan or China, but it's like fighters from all around the world. You fight each other and there's no gloves. It's very much like MMA would be today. And Frank Dukes was this skinny white dude that was phenomenal at this sport, and he won year after year after year against sumo wrestlers and like any fighting discipline. He was able to beat them. And that movie was made after a character called Frank Dukes, and Jean-Claude Van Damme played him.
Huh.
There you go.
I'm impressed. I had no idea. So what's the JL?
JL?
His name is Frank Dukes JL.
I don't know. Maybe the JL is the initials for his real name. Who knows?
I have no idea.
Miss Frank Dukes in the chat, can you fill us in on this?
That is Ronan. Frank Dukes' son.
Oh, Ronan?
Yeah.
Do you know about Frank Dukes?
Oh, now it seems to be Miss Frank Dukes again. His dad was in the last match you just covered. Yes. Can you explain the JL at the end of Frank Dukes JL's name? What's the JL stand for? What up, Glass? Glass Dash.
Someone said Glass was at LAN this weekend.
That's right.
Am I
Glass was
tripping?
at LAN. I wasn't
Bro,
there.
you didn't come say hi?
But Glass was there.
Man, I'm offended, dude.
I hear,
Don't come say
I hear a
hi
lot
to
of
me?
Good things about Glass, but I don't know Glass. Oh, she just made up for it. She said hi.
Oh, hi, Glass. Glass is a girl. All right.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Don't know what JL means, but you have the reference correct. So there you go, B-Love.
Of course I got the reference correct.
Glass in chat saying she missed small people, so she only said hi to large people, apparently. So B-Love, you must be a small person. That's definitely what SM means, is small, not some.
Well, hopefully one day I get big enough for you to come introduce yourself and say hi.
Justice League, that's what it is. Mr. Frank Dukes Justice League. There it is.
Nice, nice. Do I have time to go
Yes.
re-up my drink and hit the bathroom?
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Stick around. We got another match coming right up after this.
I'm back. All right, I'll be back.
All right, welcome back to the Beer League Podcast here Friday night. I'm your host Gilligan. Tonight my co-host is B-Love. What up?
What up? Welcome back.
All right, we are here with set number 2 of the night. We're going to do 3 matches. This is the second one. Getting ready to start. Getting ready to do the Nest Cheers, as is tradition. Everyone get ready. Raise your glasses.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink.
This is when I drink vodka.
Clink, 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 clink.
And then do a beer chaser.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Sir Trees, we got Wiggles, who I met at Land 2. Wiggles is awesome.
Wiggles is such
A lot of
lovely
love for
person.
Wiggles. Sprocky, Babs, and Kintsugi
Kintsugi
Kai.
K.
K.
Kintsugi K. That's the person who
KK.
is hosting this weekend. That's right. It's KK. She's got several different people on her account. I believe I heard Cool Whip in here earlier. So it might be Cool Whip playing on KK's account for
Ooh.
at least one round.
We have a new game. Who's playing on KK?
There you go.
Well, we know if this person starts scoring a lot of buckets, definitely Cool Whip.
Definitely Cool Whip.
That woman scores buckets.
Smooth riding in the chat. What's up, dude?
Yay, Smooth. What's up, my man? Smooth Riding is another person who I missed at this LAN, and it's always great to see him at LANs. It's always great to see you, Smooth.
Oh, Smooth riding saying Wiggles is actually Smooth. So, yeah, that's right. Smooth riding is down at KK's this weekend as well. Wiggles is standing beside me, a.k.a. CW. What does that mean? Oh, Cool Whip. Wiggles is standing beside me, a.k.a. Cool Whip. That makes no sense. I think Cool Whip is playing on KK's account, and Smooth Riding is playing on Wiggles' account at the moment. Because they're all in the same house right now, hanging out with each other.
I want to know who's all there. Who's the cast of characters at the house right now?
The only ones I know for sure are Neon, Beka, KK, Mal, Smooth Riding, Palador, and Wiggles. And Cool Whip.
Beka?
Beka is Neon's wife.
Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't actually play Echo, but she's been to both camping trips, and she was at Tyroland. She's a lot of fun.
She's part of the community.
Yes, right. Her and Mal are both like on the fringes of the community because they're spousals of those who play in the community, but they're around enough that we recognize them as being part of the community. Ooh, someone stuck back there in orange. Speaking of spousals, congratulations to Kintsugi K and Mal for getting married. What was that? Not Friday. What was that? Monday? Tuesday.
Nice.
Monday night. That's right. Monday night they got married for the first time to each other.
Wink to that.
Yeah, clink to that.
See what vodka for that one. Mixing my vodka with my beer.
I will be very soon. Yes, redeem a toast from Smooth Riding to KK to Mal and KK. Clink.
Nice. I'll do beer for this one.
Man, y'all confusing the crap out of me in the chat here. Smooth Riding, Cool Whip, Wiggles. Y'all, I don't know who's who anymore.
You're gonna have to get tape and just put it up over the overlay, this blue tape, and just ride on it.
That might work. It's that painter's tape.
Totally. I have some right here. I could actually do it.
Ooh, scuffed pass. But it's a
Rocky.
great bounce down to the person in mid. Love that one. Oh, good another self pass from Wiggles to Wiggles. Wiggles over to KK. KK over to Babs. Babs! Oh, dirty slam dunk there from Babs, putting in the top 2-2, putting blue team on the board for the first time this match.
I mean, there was no scuffed passes in that sequence, and it ended up with Babs with the slow-mo top pocket dunk to finish out that volley, and it was beautiful. Someone clipped that one.
Someone clip it. B-Love said so.
What appeared to be 2 scuff passes was actually not on.
Jade Michelle in chat saying, LOL, Smooth is Whip, Neon is Wiggles, and Wiggles is Smooth. I don't know, man. It's
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a kerfluffle.
I love how Psychotic was just like, that pass was to me, but I'm going to turn my back on it and get it anyway.
That's how she do? Question mark?
That's how Echo's played.
That's right. Oh, that looks odd. Wiggles for the long 3, bounced off the shield though. Sprocky's gonna pick it up, put it in for the 2. Just kidding, gets stolen by Envium. Envium sends it out. It's loose there in that area over there. King CK, whoever she may be at the moment, picks it up, coming up through trench. We're doing a little jukey juke on the floor, going right into Envium. Doesn't get stuck
Neon.
out though. Over to somebody. Oh man.
Neon is Wiggles.
Neon is Wiggles. And Babs, once again, for the slow dunk of the top pocket. Gross. Get out of here.
The slow motion dunk. I mean, we're talking slow. Top pocket, styly, steezy, however you want to call it.
Gross. That's what I call it.
It's 2 points. It's 2 points. Do you remember ever playing Mortal Kombat in an arcade or at home?
The only time I ever played it was on the Xbox when that one version came out, because my cousin had it and I used to go to his house and play it all the time with him. That's the only time I played Mortal Kombat.
Well, there was a character, Shang Tsung, and he could morph into any of the other characters. And like, if you just put in a code, then you could play as that character. I feel like we're experiencing that in Echo right now, because KK, like, who's KK? Are they morphed into another character? Who's Wiggles? Have they morphed into another character?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really great for us casters here. Very confusing. Babs here, grabbing it, gonna send it out through the tunnel. Nice. Blue team does have a stack, getting away with it here. Wide open 3, going for it. They're gonna miss off the backboard, but they're gonna. Oop, they're not gonna pick it up. Just kidding. They're gonna miss their own self pass. Gonna be picked up by 5-spotted dog. Who's going for another long 3 off the ceiling. Nope, there's someone there from the blue team. Sprocky's gonna pick it up. Sprocky, come on, man. That was totally gonna go maybe in.
It was definitely not going in. That's why Sprocky grabbed it and sent it out.
Whatever.
I hope someone does go, all right, that's going in. We're going to respect the shot. It's beer league. Let's see if it goes in. I hope that happens a couple of times tonight. What a save, Babs.
I almost missed it on the camera. Sorry, chat. Palador is in a cocoon, becoming a Wiggles KK hybrid. Yes. Seeing everyone at the last few lands, I actually understand what that means. I can picture it. Palador
Is this
doesn't snore.
physically?
Yes, he's wrapped up in blankets. Probably between Wiggles and KK.
Interesting.
Palador says he is in fact currently playing.
Wait. Please tell me Palador is this inside the cast of characters that's at KK's
Yes.
right now.
Yes, he is.
Oh my God, what's up, Pally? I got to see Pally this weekend. He's such a staple of Echo, and I love seeing the kid. Love him to death.
All right, I have picture confirmation here just sent to me in Discord from Cool Whip. Wiggles is Smooth Riding, KK is Neon, and Smooth Riding is Cool Whip. Or something like that. So in the arena, we got Smooth Riding playing as Wiggles, Neon playing as KK, and Cool Whip playing as Smooth.
Holy cow.
Yes.
Just stop aiming for faces. That's all you gotta do.
Yes.
What better way to throw off the casters than to do something like this?
Yeah.
It'd be a fun game to try to guess who's who, and maybe have a poll.
Did you play the first Beer League Halloween thing?
No.
So
I'm not even quite sure what it is.
For some reason, I can't open this photo at the moment. But yeah, so the very first Halloween that we had Beer League in, we decided to do a quote-unquote costume party in the arena. So we played Beer League, but we had everyone. This is back when making an alt account was really easy, and so everyone had more than one.
Yeah.
You didn't have to jump through 1,000 hoops just to get one. So we had everyone make an alt account with some kind of alcohol / Halloween themed name.
Oh
We used
yes.
voice modulators to hide we either used voice modulators or we all disguised our voices by being really silly, and we hid who we were, and then we had everyone try to guess who we were as we played Beer League.
How funny.
So I was Bottle of Booze, spelled BOO''S, like, because it's scary, but it's also Bottle of Booze. And I just did like a Mickey Mouse voice the whole night.
That would be a tough. That would be a tough ask, because that voice, you could do Mickey Mouse. I can do Mickey Mouse for like 4 seconds. Beyond that, it starts to like go into like something else.
It was.
It morphs.
After a while, it was just like, this is just my voice now. I don't have any other voice.
Boozy booze.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Honestly, that was when we were only able to do that once. The next Halloween was after they implemented all their checks, so that it was really, really hard to make an alt account. You had to have an extra Facebook account, and Facebook was cracking down on having burner accounts and stuff. So we only got to do that once, but it was a lot of fun when we did it.
Yeah. That definitely sounds fun.
I'm at the nest. Pass me the disc at the nest.
Neon, what are you doing?
It's like sometimes I try to do a Jamaican voice and it like slowly morphs into like an Irish accent, You just can't do it for very long.
Yeah.
It probably starts sounding like Goofy after about 2
I don't know, man.
minutes.
Not smooth riding. Circanicus has been able to pull off the voice he does for years.
Jesus Christ, that guy.
He's crazy.
It's embedded in his DNA somehow.
I've only heard him
Five-spotted
break
dog.
it a few times, and it's usually after
Really?
he's drinking.
Five-spotted dog with the long backboard 3 up in the side pocket. I call that little area between the corner pockets the side pocket. I guess it's a pool thing.
Yeah.
And just as hard to save as a corner pocket. That's a great shot. That's the shot of the game so far.
Nice. KK, aka Mal, who's Wiggles? Wiggles right now is smooth riding, according to the pictures I was sent.
Can I get some backstory on this get-together that everyone's at? Like, what's inspired this whole thing?
So, nice save. At Tyroland, we were talking about the upcoming NEPA land, and several of us weren't going. And I said, we should get together at KK and Mal's for those of us who aren't going to NEPA, and we'll just do our own thing. And we were like, yeah, let's do it. But then we actually did it, and they set it up, and KK got a server together to try to organize it, and she's got like, I don't know how many people were actually there, like 6 to 8 people, I'm guessing. But yeah, it was originally going to be the weekend of NEPA land for those of us who weren't going to NEPA, and then it ended up being the weekend after, because some of the NEPA people some of the people who were going to the NEPA land wanted to go to that as well. And
Gotcha.
so that just kind of happened. Yeah, it's just a group of friends getting together. Part of that was celebrating KK and Mal's wedding on Monday.
Nice.
But yeah, so that was kind of just an impromptu. I really wanted to go to it, but my parents are out of town at the moment, and so I don't have a baby/dog sitter, so I didn't get to go, which is sad. But I'll get to see him soon, I know. So it'll be cool.
Is it sad? Sad?
It's sad.
It's so sad.
Sad. Clink.
Well, they apparently they didn't check with you first.
They actually did, but all the weekends that were suggested were ones I couldn't do because my parents are retired right now, and so they take very long vacations.
Good on them.
Yeah, they should be back this weekend, but they've been gone for several weeks now, and I didn't actually know when they would be back because they didn't know when they'd be back. So my dad retired last July, and they have an RV, so that's what they do now.
Tell them to give me the secrets, because it sounds like the type of life I want to live.
I mean, they're full on into it. They've completely immersed themselves in the boondocking lifestyle. They're looking to buy some property and then just have kind of like a basic hookup there that they can winter at, and then the rest of the year just travel around the country for like 2-3 months at a time. It's a whole lifestyle, man. Getting down to getting your whole life condensed down to fit into a camper that can be pulled behind a truck, and that's what they do now.
End of round 1. Orange team prevails by 2. I got what I wanted to see. I got to see Orange team win a round. Do they need to win another round to get my respect? I don't know, Gilligan. We're gonna find out in round number 2. But man, living in a nice RV with like a good winter plot of land. I mean, I'm from California. If they had some land in California, their winters would be sunsets and breeze.
For sure.
So, one day I would love to do that, man, because it's great to travel the U.S. It's a beautiful place. I got to do it a lot back in my skate days. I went on a tour one year, and we took a prison bus and turned it into like a livable motor vehicle with beds and video games, and we just trapped around and skated, and it was great. I had a blast.
Nice. Powder saying normalize going inside things. I think the fact that life still exists means that it has become fairly normalized.
Going inside things.
Yes.
Orange is taking the quick aggressive outtake on this. They have control, and now let's see if they can put 2 points up on the board.
Nice spot. Nice cut pass over to Psychotic. We're going to blame Psychotic for being too slow to react to that.
Totally. And we're going to blame Beer League for that.
That's right.
So.
Ooh, but she makes up for it right there.
Yeah.
That quick 2-pointer from the underneath the goal. Underscore with the assist. Hit the goalie who was knocked out. And Queen Cap just banned the word "and." Turns out
I love how Psychotic missed that pass, but got her bearings, went back to the nest, and like reassured her team, like, you need to send it to me at the shield, not away from the shield. She got the pass, she put it in, she's taking control. This is Psychotic's game. She's gonna drop 30 this round. I feel it.
Yeah. All right, the word "and" is now banned for the next 5 minutes. Again,
who bans the word freaking "and"? And I'm gonna drink that.
Why is it not restarting?
Is Sancheesy up in here? Like, why are we banning regular undisc related words? Why? Why do we do this?
See, the thing is, Queen Cap is one of the hosts of 2CQ, known as Mommy Queen, and
I watched the last one.
Yeah, Shay. Oh, I said the word, didn't I? Clink. Shay tends to ban all the words, every 2CQ and every beer league. So I don't know why Shay is not in here right now, but Queen Cap definitely knows what words to ban to get us the best, because she's usually on the receiving end of these things.
Oh man. I mean, use a disc-related word. That's when it gets fun. Ban the word "and." You
can just say ampersand to
ampersand as a healthy replacement.
Mm-hmm.
I say it. Mm-hmm.
I was drinking.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him with the. Is that the Dusty? Is that what the Dusty is when you punch your defending player?
Yes, when you have the disc ampersand, you punch the player coming after you. That's Dusty. Ampersand, you said the word, so take a drink. Ooh,
I should know these things. You would wonder if I played Echo at all.
Queen Cap proudly bragging in the chat that she gets fucked every week. B-Love. And you're welcome. Oh, I said the word. Clink.
You should ban non-related disc terms.
Non-related disc terms.
If it has nothing to do with disc, then the ding.
That was embarrassing. Who was that?
That's Beer League.
That's Beer League. That's who that was.
And I appreciate that.
I
really do.
Sir,
that
you
miss
just said the word.
That miss was Beer League. I appreciate that too.
What?
And I'm drinking.
You said it again.
Sprocky. I like Sprocky. Where did Sprocky get that name?
I have no idea.
It just rolls off the tongue nicely. Sprocky.
I have a hard time saying Sprocky's name because for the longest time their name in Beer League server has been Sprodka. And so I have a hard time, even though I see and I can read clearly, clink, I said the word. I still want to say Sprodka.
Queen Cab is out for revenge. She's going, if I'm getting screwed, everyone else is getting screwed too here.
That's right.
She's out for revenge.
Underscore with the distance over to 5 spot 5, going up for the long pass down to Envium. Envium with the open goal. He gets stunned out, but that's a 2-pointer for the orange team. Nice quick relay play there from the orange team. Put their team up 6-3, 3-point lead. 7.5 minutes left on this round 2 of match 2 of the night. We're almost down to halftime here for the entire night. Night's almost
Halftime.
We do have 3 matches, 3 rounds each. We're almost to the halfway point of this second round of second match, which would make it halftime of the entire show. That is the complicated math that I just did.
All in your head just now. Just now.
Oh, it's so good. 1 divided by 2.
You genius. You genius, buddy.
Oh, what a move. Unfortunately, Babs is stunned out. Picked up by Orange Team. Orange Team. Just a nice little soft pass over. Orange Team going for the nice long clear. Nice bounce off the bottom there by 5 spots. Sending it up real high up there to Envium. Envium for the long 3. Just missed, but that was a pretty tight angle, so that's okay.
And this is Beer League.
This is Beer League. This is the Beer League podcast. I'm your host, Gilligan. Tonight, my co-host, B-Love. What up?
Hey, I'm feeling like if he would have made that shot, I would have started questioning his sobriety. Oh, great attempt there.
Better attempt right there. Psychotic picking up the trash for the 3-pointer. Nice.
Hold you. Psychotic's going to drop 30. Jeep Girls in the chat. What's up, home girl? I can't believe you changed your name from Jeep Girls. I love Jeep Girls.
Welcome, Athena.
I went out to Colorado for 311 shows, and if you really know me, you know I'm a big 311 fan. And I was out there for 5 days, and I was thinking about doing some off-roading, and then I went to the rental car agency, and there's this beautiful Jeep sitting there. And I look inside, it's got 4 high, 4 low, and I just went, how much is that Jeep? And they rented it to me, and I spent 5 days in that thing off-roading, and I'm gonna drink 3 times now.
I feel like that last one was really on purpose.
There was a purposeful one there.
And with that, we do have free speech now. That word is no longer banned. You said, and there was a hot Jeep, and I was like, he's getting ready to say Jeep Girl.
Hot Jeep Girl. Jeep Girls is hot. I'm gonna say it.
You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first. Respectfully. Fat Stack almost just got the disc.
Fat Stack almost did get that disc.
I'm low. Oh my god, I fucking dropped it. Cutting. Oh my god.
I don't know
Do we have
why
a player of
I
the
can
game
just
right now?
hear Psy over top of everyone else.
Really? I had to turn it down so low that I just hear murmurs in the background.
Yeah.
All right, so I mentioned earlier how I wanted to just kind of talk about a little bit of the nuance and mechanics of the game that just like sometimes we don't think about because they're so natural to us at this point because we played so long.
But see, the thing is, as you were getting ready to talk about that earlier, someone redeemed Cast Damn It, and so we didn't get to it, and now someone just redeemed Cast Damn It. So
they don't want to hear me talk about this.
We will talk about it here in the next 5 minutes, I promise. But MVM passes it over to 5-Spotted Dog, not able to pick it up. Picked up by Babs. It gets stunned out. 5-Spotted Dog does get it off before he gets stunned out like a champ. Blue team sends it down through the mid, bouncing up off the wall into the ceiling. Who's going to get their first? Underscore just misses it. MVM picks it up for the orange team. Under pressure, sends it forward. underscore grabs it for a split second. If it gets stunned out, psychotic on the floor. Juke, send it down. Ooh, what a weird looking pass. Obviously a tracking issue on that one. Shake and Bacon sends it forward.
Obviously.
People are getting tired of me shitting on the Quest 2, so I won't say it was a Quest 2 shot, even though it was clearly a Quest 2 shot. 5-spot dog is stolen right out of his hands from the person who's stunned, and Babs for the long three.
Looking good.
Off the wanker
Blocked
block.
by Shaq. I mean, some people call it Nugget. I call it Shaq. But when has a Nugget ever blocked your shot? Shaq blocks shots. That I'm officially renaming that block Shaq, and you heard it here first.
Well, you know EU refers to it as the wanker block. Because
Someone does?
The EU does.
That's hilarious.
EU refers to
Very
it as the wanker
appropriate.
block because it blocks so many shots.
And they don't know who Shaq is, so because they don't watch American basketball.
Oh, nice save. Oh, what a cluster.
Lost a player. Someone's down.
Oh!
Still scoring anyway. Chaotic with the float in, grab, dunk, was in the right place at the right time, or did she plan it all along? Who knows these things? Orange team up by 4. There's roughly about 2 minutes left in this round.
And the word orange has just been banned by Queen Cap, and we are still under the cast damn it thing here, so.
Bottles. Am I going to be able to stick to bottles? Now, see, this is a word ban that I can get with right here. Thank you,
because it's
Queen Cap.
disconnected?
You're playing the game the way it should be played.
Ooh,
And guess what? I'll still screw it up.
Wiggles over to that person over to that person picks up, and that person picks up, so that person sends it forward, that person sends it down, disc bouncing off the wall, picked up by that person sends it forward into the tunnel, boom, and picked up by that person, gets stolen by that person, headbutts out of that person's hand, picked up by that person, they get stunned out by that person picks up, all kinds of stuns coming out here, as that person finally picks it up, sends it through. Nice collection there by that person, oh, gets stolen by that stack there.
You
That
can say blue team.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Blue team is not banned. Blue team with the disc. Back clear onto the side of the other team's.
Yeah.
Clearing through. Blue's got it. Blue's got it. It's time to clear it. There's a stack mid. Pass the stack.
It's time to clear it.
Blue's got a stack out. Pass it up. Oh man, I almost said it. The opposite
Not blue
team gets
Not
it clear.
blue team picks it up.
Unblue.
Unblue.
What a back and forth.
Indeed. 11-7. 39 seconds left. Whoever scores this next point, it doesn't matter, because the not blue team's going to win it anyways. Oh, Sprocky puts it in on the not blues team for an extra 2 points, bringing it down to 11-9. Unfortunately, with the beer league timer being what it is, there's a full 30 seconds before each goal, or between each goal. So that's it. That's the round 2 of set 2 for this night. 11-9 Orange. There it is. Clink. I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh, you know what? I don't think they did the timers right. That was not a full 30 seconds.
Is there 30 seconds between rounds?
Yeah, for the beer league official rule sets are we put a full 15 seconds after the goal before respawn, and then a full 15-second timer on the launch tubes for a total of 30 seconds. Where it's usually 15 seconds, we put a total of 30 on it, and that gives players more time to be beer leaguers. And then to compensate for that, we put an extra 2 minutes on the clock, so it's a total game clock of 12 minutes, but it's a full 30 seconds between each goal.
And trust me, whenever I play, I take those 30 seconds to drink and then sometimes run to the bathroom and miss about 2 minutes of the game or the round. So thank you for that.
You guys hear me?
Thank you for that moment.
My mic just died, and now I'm back.
What did you forget to charge it?
Oh, I accidentally hit the wire and it unplugged it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kinsugi K says she's going into the headset, but we can't be sure if it's actually her or not. Let's try these
Who knows
stats
these
again.
things? Who knows?
Look at these stats. No, they're still borked. I don't really know why the orange team stats look. Ah, I said it. Clink.
Dude, the word orange still screws you up.
It does.
And I'm going to drink to that.
I gotta get a refill. B-Love, who's gonna get the disc and who's gonna score first?
Orange.
Yeah, clink clink.
Oh my god, dude.
Gotcha.
Jesus fucking Christ. Son of a bitch.
Sorry. I was trying to get up. It was a struggle.
I think I was right about that. Everybody else drink. Or where's my points?
That's totally how that works.
Bragging rights?
Nah, 2 of you have 5 in the room. This ain't a 3v5.
I was able to predict the future. All right. The unblue team is up by 2, and that was a fast score because that was like 30 seconds. And we're back in.
All right, I'm back. I have a refill.
Dude, you refill fast. I'm upstairs. I have to go downstairs. Oh! Envy with the interception. Puts it in for the unblue team. Up by 5 now. And there's still 11 minutes left in this round.
What helps that right at the moment I'm only drinking beer, so I just have to go get one out of the fridge. I don't have to like mix or prepare anything.
My fridge is downstairs. So I would have to like slide down the banister.
I assume because it's really night that you will slide down the banister.
I've slid down the stairs before. That hurts.
On purpose?
Not on purpose. Coming off, drunk disc and just like and someone put carpet on my stairs. Like who puts carpet on stairs? Who puts carpet on stairs?
I tell you what.
And I wear socks.
If you have kids, you need to put carpet on stairs because then you have an in-house slide.
Nice. All right, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, me and socks and being drunk and carpet stairs just don't really mix. I've definitely slid down them 2-3 times. A couple times after beer league.
Okay, but you've never done.
Do you have?
Purpose?
No. Do you have a contract so people can't sue you if they like punch their walls? Where like if you play beer league, you must sign this disclaimer and sign your life away.
Here's the thing. Beer league doesn't actually exist. It's just it's a non-physical entity, and we don't make anyone sign up. They just decide to come join this match. Pretty sure that makes this illegal to lawsuits. Yes, that's how that works.
It's like Disneyland. If you get hurt at Disneyland, it's just like you that's it. You got hurt at Disneyland.
You just disappear.
Side pocket shot. Is Orange banned yet?
Yeah, we free speech. Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Orange team up by 2. 9 minutes left. This is beer league, folks. This is the funnest game in the game.
Oh, they missed it! And blue team
Orange
was not
missed.
ready. Oh my
Underscore
goodness.
gave it to him. Like, here, have this shot.
That was a beer league play for sure. That whole thing.
I appreciate it. I appreciate this.
Orange team missed it. Blue team wasn't ready to get it. Then orange team does get it, but just throws it to the blue team anyways. And then blue team misses. That's totally a beer league. A beer league play. A beer
And we're
league
fully in. We're fully immersed into beer league now. It took past halftime to get here, but folks, we are here. This is what this game is about. This is what this night is about. Everyone's involved.
I think honestly, round 3 of match 2 is probably historically the most entertaining round because it's when people are starting to come out of the zone. You know how you drink a little bit and you kind of get in the zone, and then you drink too much and you're no longer in the zone. Round 3 of set 2 is kind of like, it tends to be when people are starting to come out of the zone, so the play starts getting sloppier, but at the same time it's getting sloppier because everyone's drunk, so the laughter increases and the volume increases, but it's also just really fun to watch.
We're on the cusp of the fun part of this game.
That's right. If you could hear the chats right then, nice shot by Babs. Kingsugi K just yelled, "Come here, you hugging ass bitch." That's the kind of shit. Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. Blue team finally gets a lead. I don't think they've held a lead this whole set. I could be wrong about that. Don't go back and watch to prove me wrong. Just trust me.
I honestly have no
This is
idea.
Blue's first league.
First league.
Palador in the chat. Palador was looking crispy. He looks so well kept. He's a well kept human.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, he dresses so nice and unique, and his hair's. He's just a clean human.
I don't know though. There was that period. There was that phase he went through. Oh man, what season was it? Was it season 3? When did you have Powder? When did you have the long hair in the front, but not in the back? It was like sweeping over your eyes. That was a look.
That was definitely a look.
That was definitely a party look and not a well-kept look. But for the most part, Powder does look pretty well kept.
He looked great this last weekend. And on that note, speaking of great, Babs with the solo, ducking the stack, going down to left boot, dodging, ducking some more, puts in an easy bucket, and blue team is up by 3 now. There's still plenty of time left in this round. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, but did Babs go for the slow dunk and top pocket?
Negative. Probably was wanting to.
Probably.
I'm bad. They're all bad.
All right, Gillian, hold it down. I'm going to go re-up. Bathroom, back in 30 seconds.
All right, underscore shoots it forward. Wiggles picks it up, sends it down into the mid. Bounce, nice weird bounce there. Not what they intended, but hey, we'll take it anyways. Babs bouncing it up, grabs it, then bounces up, bounces off of that, bounces off of that over there, sends it over to no one. Over to the wall down to the floor down to 5-spot dog. Oh, to Kintsugi K, nice interception, but didn't even know they had it. Loses the disc for no reason whatsoever. Wiggles off the ceiling over to Babs. Babs gets stunned out. Nice defense by the orange team. Psychotic grabs it, sends it through the tunnel. It's a good clear, bouncing down into the mid. This is one of my favorite places to be. Look at that. Oh, they overshot it though. Disc is loose. Underscore going to get a hold of it. Turns, almost loses it. Gets it off, but Sprocky there to pick it up. Nice weird bounce there. Over to Psychotic, who's intercepting it from the attempt to clear there. Kintsugi K intercepts that, passes it over into the tunnel. Not the tunnel, the popcorn area. That's what we call that. Because this block is odd looking and it looks like a piece of popcorn. And disc is loose in the midfield. Look at that. Babs got it, but gets stunned out by Shake and Bacon. Picked up by 5-spot dog. Sends it back down to Shake and Bacon, but unfortunately, Shake and Bacon had already moved. Babs with the disc, sends it forward, off to the, going for a cloud shot. Ooh, just missing it. It's a little bit too low, but Babs gets the self-recovery there. Juking around the floor a little bit, passing it over. Nice cut to Sprocky in for the 2-pointer. Sprocky from Babs, 2 points more on the board. 10-5, blue team up by 5. 4 minutes left in the round. This is round 3 of match 2 of the night. We have one more match after this to cover. Stick around after this match. We have the traditional Beer League podcast Brews in the News segment coming up, and boy, do we have a couple of articles for you. Stick around if you're interested in that. It's super fun. It's actually B-Love's favorite part of the whole cast. That's why he joins as an audience member when he does. Tonight, I have the honor of having him as my co-host, so he's actually going to help me do the Brews in the News tonight. Underscore coming out, grabs a disc as QB, sends it over after looking backwards for some reason. Envy him with the disc, checking his back to see where the stack is. See, that one was on purpose. That makes sense. I don't know why Underscore looked backwards. Pass it over, cross down low to the open 5-spotted dog, who goes for the pass. But Babs there to intercept it before he can get it off. Babs floating forward, does a little trick here where he can get a half-second extra boost of speed. Goes for the long shot, but it's low, gonna bounce wide. Picked up by orange team. Psychotic with the disc. Stacks there. Ooh, but they left a little early. Sweet. That might have been a shot attempt. I'm not sure. Gonna go low and wide. Nobody's there to pick it up. Gonna be picked up by the blue team. Blue team sends it down. It goes back up. It goes over there. Now it's over here. Look at this disc. It's doing its own thing. Nobody cares. It's just a disc. It ain't worried about being judged. It's over here in the trap. Picked up by Sir Trees. It's passed around to y'all. Did you ask the disc if it wanted to be passed? Consent matters. Disc is loose in the midfield. Ooh, it's a loose disc.
Yo, disc lives matter. Come on.
Good thing B-Love's here to stop me from where that was going.
I was going to listen because I was actually liking where that was going.
I heard you laughing.
In the void. I call that area the void over there. It's just kind of like a voided area. It's just a void.
The trap?
between the upper trap and the bottom trap. What do you call the upper trap?
Popcorn.
But that whole area over there?
Well, I mean, if we have to, we call it the popcorn area. But yeah, I mean,
Past the disc. I'm in the popcorn area.
oh no. Well, I mean, if you just call popcorn and they pass the disc there, you should be able to move to get to it.
Yeah.
Like it's accurate
So-
enough, I guess.
Yeah. So that big old empty space between both of them, that's what I call the void.
In the middle here?
Between the popcorn and the trap.
Oh, so in front of the tunnels.
Babs with another slow motion dunk, just really rubbing it into these beer league players that you're drunk, I'm not, or maybe I am, but you're drunk, and I can slow-mo dunk it on you. Blue team up by 7, and there's a minute left in this round, and I don't know if orange can come back, but it is possible. I think
it would be possible if the timer were set to standard VRML rules. Possibly.
Stop.
But unfortunately, they have a max of 2 goals they can hit here, which would put them at 11 points, which would be 1 short.
So they would need to be able to make up 2 4-pointers.
Yes.
That's it, folks. We're out of mathematical time.
Oh, but there's a 2, not a 3, but it's a 2.
Psychotic knows it. She's hucking in 2s. That was a 2? I mean, either I'm drunk or she looked way outside the bubble. I'm going to email David. Hang on.
You're just going to email him?
She looked outside the bubble. I'm going to email him right now.
You're going to email him.
I'm going to go, David, Psychotic looked like she was outside the bubble, but it was a 2. I mean, I don't have tape, but go back and watch Beer League from the beginning to the end, and maybe you'll catch yourself getting mentioned.
It's possible. Wiggles over to that person. That person intercepts and sends it for a cloud shot, but that person is there to stop it, and that is the end of round 3 of set 2. One more set coming up, and stick around. We got Brews in the news next.
I think that's one of those moments where they should have just let that boop shot float on in. Just let it float.
Just let it go.
Let it float on in. Respect the shot whenever it's time to respect the shot. This is Beer League. It doesn't matter. But boop shots matter.
Boop shots matter.
I mean, if there's a boop shot in Beer League and I'm there, I might just let it go, Gilligan. I might just let that thing ride.
I'll remember that next time you and I are facing off in Beer League.
Well, neither of us get any shots because we're just too busy punching each other. And
That's true.
and I pride myself as a great brawler, and you are definitely one of my great nemesis.
You're definitely a good brawler. All right, well, we're gonna take a very short break, and then we're gonna go to Brews in the news. So stick around. Very, very short break, and then we're gonna talk about some alcohol that made headlines.
Go anywhere.
You are live. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Brews in the News. It's the part of the show where we talk about alcohol that has made it into the news. And that's what we're going to talk about. So, first off, what we got, B-Love? Oh, this is not cropped correctly. Look at this.
The first thing we're going to talk about is drinking healthily. Now, oh man, I should probably bring up this article myself so I can look at it. Give me 2 seconds here.
Professional stream guys.
Yeah, buddy. So there is a benefit to some alcohol, and it's basically an antioxidant called phenols, right? This is 9 beers that are high in phenols, and the number one is a Yingling light lager.
Yeah,
and this
Yingling.
is
I got
drinking
Yingling right here, but they're just a flight, not a light.
And well, maybe you switch that up, and some nights you do the light, and then some nights you do the flight. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Down the line, we got a beat up purple haze, which looks amazing. The style on that's awesome. Left hand good juju has got a great can design, just much like the one that I'm drinking now, which is the Stone Buenaveza, as you can see here. And basically, it's beers that have more of this antioxidant than other beers do. So
what does that actually do for you?
Antioxidants.
That's what it is. It's an antioxidant.
Yeah, it has an antioxidant called Phenom. I think that's the name of it, and how you pronounce it. And it helps to like reduce high blood pressure, some other benefits. Read the article. Drink respectfully. Treat your body good as you drink. And as a teaser to my next article, which will come after yours, is a great hangover prevention, which I've recently tested.
I just got to point out, everyone in chat is screaming Gilsner, and I have to assume that it's my name and Pilsner. I don't know what's going on. I could be wrong, but Twisty started it. And then
you should make a beer, a Gilsner.
Oh my God, they said it so many times. I don't even know where it came from. Gilsner. There's Gilsner in this in chat for hours. Okay, so yes, ASBT3 Gilsner. I see you. Wants us to say Gilsner. I just said it, Gilsner. Thank you, Gilsners. Holy crap. Okay, my article for the evening, guys, is now I got to recrop it because it's different. It's aligned differently because there's no standards anymore apparently.
Pro streamers.
Oh goodness. Look at this professional podcast. All right, look at this. So there's this dude, right? And he's been paralyzed for a while. He has Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. 34-year-old dude, been paralyzed for a while. He was undergoing some experimental communication surgery thing. There were some implants they did where he was able to, with much practice, alter his brainwaves, and through that was able to communicate roughly 1 character per minute to spell out some sentences. And one of the first things that he said was he wanted a beer. And I just thought that was really cool and appropriate for Brews in the News. But it's also really awesome because one of the other first things he said was he wanted to listen to the album by Tool loud. And that is just appropriate. So there's this really cool experimental treatment that they're testing out. It's very new. The science around it, the results around it are a little up in the air at the moment. But are you guys shitting me? 5-Spotted Dog redeemed talk about Gilsner. 5-Spotted Dog redeemed a toast to Gilsner. Psychotic redeemed ask a question, Gilsner. What is happening?
Brews in the News got hijacked.
It did. Gilsner. This dude wanted to listen to a Tool album and he wanted to have a beer. That's my article. B-Love, get to your third article. What are we doing here?
Ooh, this is elaborate. Now, this is super important too because a lot of us are heavy drinkers, and I did some research recently on hangover prevention. So I'm going to ask you a question, Gil.
Oh, all right.
It's kind of a hypothetical, but what's the best hangover prevention that is like widely known for people? Like everyone talks about how to prevent a hangover. What do you do?
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte.
You either pregame with a lot of water, or what I tend to do is before I go to bed I make myself drink an uncomfortable amount of water. But also if you have a hangover the next day, most people that I know to get some Pedialyte.
Right. So dehydration is like the main one, right? Well, after this research, I found out that it's not the main cause of your hangover. So
did you ask me about causes or cures?
No, this is a prevention.
Okay.
Right. So you answered correctly.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So I did some research and I found this company that also did their research, and basically whenever you drink, your body metabolizes alcohol and it creates a toxin, and this toxin is called acetaldehyde. Now, normally it sends this toxin to your liver, which breaks it down with a chemical reaction, and that's just the normal process. But when you drink too much, you overload your liver, and it's not able to break down this toxin, so the toxin ends up in your body, and this is the main cause of hangovers. Dehydration is also another one, but it's not the main cause. So what this company did is they created a probiotic which does what the liver does to this toxin before it gets to the liver. It's called Z-Biotics. And I tested this out one night. Just recently, I literally drank a whole bottle of Jameson one night.
Dang.
And so Z-Biotics, yeah, so like Z-Biotics, you drink it in the afternoon and you give it some time to start its whole like build in the stomach, and it's what they call an activation. Then you're allowed to drink. Then if you go to the next article, there's a after you drink, it's called L-cysteine. It's a pill form that you can get this on Amazon for pretty cheap. You take this before you go to bed, and this has been proven to reduce your hangover symptoms, which are like, nausea, tiredness. And then that with hydrating yourself, you have the best chance of preventing hangovers. And this has been tested by me in Vegas 2 weeks ago, pre-Vegas, with a bottle of Jameson. And I can tell you, I drank a bottle of Jameson one night and played disc with Cool Whip one night until like 2 a.m. I was up by 11 o'clock making breakfast the next day. There you have it.
All right. So this is a preventative.
The Z-Biotics is a probiotic that breaks down the toxin that your body creates after metabolizing alcohol before it gets to your liver. So you're if you do this normally, you save your liver from all the damage you do from drinking. And it's expensive. Like the Z-Biotic is like $9 for a vial. But for future reference, whenever you go heavily drinking, just do a Z-Biotics before you drink, like 2-3 in the afternoon. You hit it with the L-cysteine after that, and you're going to wake up the next day feeling better than you've ever felt, along with hydrating.
Does this make it harder to feel the effects of alcohol?
No, actually, my buzz felt cleaner and better. You know the difference between like acid and mushrooms? Like there's a chemical kind of high when you do acid versus mushrooms. It feels cleaner. I compare it to that.
Okay, interesting.
So it doesn't reduce your buzz or your drunk, but it feels cleaner.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to say about it?
I did it today, and I'm doing it now. Tonight I'm gonna.
That's really awesome. If you guys want to know more about this, you can reach out to you can DM B-Love himself. His DMs are always open to anyone who wants to talk about anything, especially if you're talking about modern ballet. He can give you more information about these hangover prevention methods that are
Yes.
new and tested by himself.
And tested.
All right, we're going back to the game now as round one of match 3 is getting ready to kick off. The players have clinked, I think, or they're waiting on us. I'm not sure. But we're here,
Definitely
guys.
waiting on us.
If you're waiting on us, it's time to go. Also, to back up here, all the Gilsners in the chat, I don't know what's happening, but hey, guys, clink to Gilsner.
Oh, wait, it doesn't matter for me.
It looks like everybody's just kind of sitting around.
I think they're waiting on us, but they don't know we're here yet.
But one of you just float towards him with, like, just push your fist at him.
With a little bit of momentum, yeah.
Oh, they're trying something.
See? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, the only thing that matters is the attacker.
Somebody's got to set the settings. 12-minute rounds.
But if you're in the
No,
same relative,
no, the attacker just needs to have some velocity.